Hi there, and welcome to day 3 of 14 days of yoga. Let's settle into a nice seated position. Once again, I'm going to prop my hips up. It's kind of my thing. I always prop my hips up with a little blanket. That way I can really plug in and not pay attention to any tension I might be holding in my hips. So whatever feels good for you, settle in, take a moment. Rest the palms face down on your thighs. So take a full inhale. And exhale it out. Again, full inhale, taking your time. Let the lungs fill up completely at the top. And then exhale it out slowly. Last time, take a full inhale. And exhale it out. Keep the eyes closed, eyelids heavy. Let a smile come across your face. Just feel into that smile. See how it feels. The edges curling up. See if you can sit an inch taller. And with each exhale, feeling your outermost shell soften just a little bit more. Anything you're holding on to mentally that's not serving you right now, you don't need, just place it off to the side. It'll be there if you need it later, I promise. And as you settle in, take a few moments to set your intention for your class today, or if there's someone you want to hold in your heart and dedicate today's class to, do so now. And take a full inhale through your nose. Exhale it out. Slowly opening the eyes just a crack. Letting some of the light trickle in. And then bringing the right hand to the left knee, or left hand outside the left hip. Inhale, lengthen through the top of your head. Exhale, twist over to the left. Gentle twist. Again, rooting from the sits bones, rising through the crown. Inhale. Exhale, twist a little bit more. And then coming back to center. Switch sides, left hand to right knee, right hand outside right hip. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist. And the gaze is where the heart is. So you don't have to kink the neck over that right shoulder, just keeping it wherever you're twisting. And we're just starting out, so just inhale, lengthen. Nothing too crazy, just a slight twist. Yeah, unwind, coming forward, coming off the blanket or whatever you're sitting on. Coming to tabletop, bring the palms under the shoulders, knees under hips. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Do some cat-cow to warm up the spine. So on the inhale, we'll drop the belly down, sternum and heart reaching forward, gaze shifts up. And on the exhale, bring the chin to chest, pressing into the palms, spreading the shoulder blades, pulling that navel in and up. Again, on the inhale, drop the belly, shift the gaze up, shoulders back and down the spine. And exhale, chin to chest, pull the navel in and up. Taking a few more just like this on your own, whatever speed feels good, connecting it with your breath. Taking one final cycle. Coming back to a neutral spine. Start to move the hips in little circles, maybe clockwise, counterclockwise. And then make them bigger circles. Maybe it's a figure 8. Maybe it's not really a shape, it's just a movement. This is your free time to breathe, to move, to check in. Where are you holding tension today as opposed to yesterday? And take in one more full breath in this movement, in this space. And we'll meet back in tabletop. As you flip the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Taking a moment, walk out the dog, grounding through the left heel, bending the right knee, shift the hips. And then the other side, ground through the right heel, bend the left knee. Swinging the hips side to side. Take a full inhale. Exhale out your mouth, go. Let it go. Shift the weight into that left foot. Lift the right leg up and back. And then step it forward, coming to a low lunge as you drop the left knee. Getting the foundation first. Toe heel that right foot out a little bit wider. Give yourself a little more space. And then lifting up through the heart. Reaching the fingers to the sky. Hands can be on the hips too as you breathe here. So if you have really tight hips like I do, this might be pretty intense. And so just take a moment to breathe here. It'll open up over time. You'll create more space. So inhale, lifting through the fingers. And then exhale, lowering the chest slowly, pulling the navel in and back, and then reaching the fingers back behind you. Again, inhale, lifting up to the sky. Exhale, lowering the chest, arms back behind you. Last time, keeping the length in the spine through the crown. Inhale. And exhale, lowering the heart, reaching the arms back behind you, releasing the hands. Flipping the left toes, lift the back knee, reach through the left heel, and then twisting to the right, bring the fingertips up to the sky. Rolling out the wrist, and gaze follows the fingers as you reach through the fingers. Arm moves back behind you as if you could touch and grab the left heel. Nice and long as you lower the fingertips, sweeping it along the mat, reaching forward in front of you. Inhale, reaching the arms up to the sky. And then exhale, release to the earth. Grounding through that left foot, coming to warrior one. Take a moment, foundation first, and then rising up, maybe bringing the hands to your heart to start. Keep rooting through the outer edge of that left foot. As you breathe, hips work their way to square to the front. Bend that front knee one more inch. And then bring the arms back behind you. Clasp the palms. Open up the chest. Slide the thumbs down. Open the chest. Lift the chin. Full inhale. And exhale, taking it to humble warrior. Bring the chest inside that thigh. Knuckles reach up to the sky. Lengthen through the arm. So breath is in the feet. Building a lot of heat here. Keep that right hip in line with the front ankle. Taking one more breath, reaching through the knuckles. Exhale, release to the earth. Holding here and then lifting all the way back up. Warrior one, arms to the sky. Release the left arm back behind you. Reverse warrior, take the right arm up and back. And then windmill the arms to frame that front foot. Step the left foot to match. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Staying here a breath. Intertwine the palms, the fingers, and then take the pinky edge of the fingers, resting it where the neck and the head meet, and not pulling down, but just letting gravity do its thing as you rest the palms, feeling this deeper stretch along the spine and the neck. Breathing fully, creating some extra space here. Notice what comes up for you. Breathing into the chaos. Releasing the arms to the earth. Slight bend in the knees, ragdoll, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Like you're moving through water, no rush. Roll the shoulders up and back. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Slight back bend, palms kiss at the top. Exhale, thumbs to forehead, to lips, to heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, release the hands, stepping back to plank. Hold it here at the top, like the top of a push-up. Active through the heels, and then lowering the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Palms nice and wide, tent the fingers. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release to the earth. Press the palms into the earth, pressing back, child's pose. Let the forehead melt to the earth. Take a full breath, or 2 or 3. Again, this is always an option if down dog is not your jam today. When you're ready, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Again, take a full inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth, go. Shift the weight into the right foot. Lift the left leg up and back. And then step it forward, low lunge. Dropping the right knee. Get that foundation. Toe heel the left foot out a little wider. Give yourself some extra space as you roll up, rising, lifting the heart and the fingers. So again, this time it's the right hip. Take a moment, see how this side feels different than the other side. Engaged in the inner thighs, so lifting, feeling that natural feeling when you squeeze the thighs together, as if someone were pulling you up, lifting you from the back ribs. Slight back bend, inhale through the fingers. And exhale, pull the navel back, long through the spine, and then lowering the arms back behind you. Engage through the fingers. Inhale, lifting up, slight back bend. And exhale, slowly lowering, engaging the core, long through the crown. Last time, inhale, lift, slight back bend. Exhale, lowering the heart, arms shoot back behind you, active. Releasing the arms. Flip the right toes, lift the back heel, long through that right leg. Twisting to the left, bring the left fingers to the sky. Maybe rolling out the wrist here, staying active in that right foot. Gaze follows the fingers as the fingers reach long back behind you as if you could touch that right heel. Sweep the fingers down towards the earth. Reaching long in front of you, inhale to the sky. Exhale, release it down to the earth. Grounding that right foot, coming to warrior one. Again, taking the time with the foundation, and then slowly rising up, bring the hands to your heart. So grounding through that right heel, the outer edge of that right foot. Hips take a moment. Breathing here as you square the hips. Bending that front knee 1 more inch. And take the arms behind you. Clasp the palms, slide the thumbs down that back leg. Straighten the arms if you can. Slight back bend, inhale. Exhale, take it to humble warrior. Bring the chest inside that left thigh. Knuckles lengthen through the, up towards the sky. Shoulders soften. Back of the neck's relaxed. Strong foundation. Taking 1 more full breath, pressing into that front foot, and then rising all the way up. Arms travel to the sky, reverse warrior. Right arm back behind you, left arm reaching up and back. Full inhale into that left side body. And then exhale, windmill the arms, frame that front foot. Right foot to match the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up, reaching to the sky. Slight back bend, palms kiss. Exhale, thumbs to forehead, to lips, to heart, forward fold. Inhale, long spine, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Press the palms to the earth. Step back to plank. Top of the plank, press into the palms. And then lowering the knees, chest, and chin. Palms nice and wide. Tent the fingers. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, release to the earth. Press the palms into the earth. Bend the knees. Release to child's pose. And we'll stay here. Big toes touching, knees nice and wide for a shoulder release. Bring the arms back behind you, palms facing up. Soften the shoulders. Each inhale balloons the back body towards the sky. And each exhale lengthens the tailbone back behind you. Remembering the intention you set at the beginning of class. Or that person you're holding in your heart. Take an extra breath for them. And slowly rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Bring the palms back to the earth. Flip the toes. And then walking the feet up outside the hands. Coming to the top of your mat in this yogic squat. So using a block under the hips, if you need that extra support here, we'll just be here for a couple breaths, I promise. Palms together, elbows inside. Give it a try, see how it feels, see how it goes. If you fall out, you get back in, not a big deal. Elbows pressing out, thighs pressing in, and then lengthen through the crown of the head. See if you can keep the shoulders away from the ears. Bringing your awareness, your gaze to your feet, to the heels. Taking one more full breath here. And exhale, lowering it down to a seated position. Bring the legs out nice and long. Bring the arms out nice and long in front. Engage the core, slowly lowering all the way down to the earth. Keeping the length through the toes. Arms up overhead, reaching fingertips to tips of toes. Coming to a spine twist as you hug the knees into your chest. Rocking side to side. Bring the arms out to a T. Shift the hips to the right. Drop the knees to the left. If it feels good, shift the gaze over the right shoulder. Noticing if one shoulder pops up off the ground. Usually here it's the right one. See if you can shimmy to get both laying flat on the earth. You'll feel this in that right hip, right glute, among other places. Maybe the right shoulder, the pec area. Taking one more full breath. And switching sides. Knees back to center. Shift the hips to the left this time. Drop the knees to the right. Gaze over the left shoulder if that feels good. Shimming the shoulders if needed. Take a full inhale. Exhale it out. Bring the knees back to center. Final pose, coming to happy baby. One of my favorites. Bring the arms inside the legs. Grab the outsides of the feet. Pulling the knees towards the armpits. Maybe rocking side to side for a nice extra stretch. Lower back massage. And when you're ready, releasing the legs, making our way to final Shavasana. So legs nice and long. Let the feet fall away from one another. Arms by your side, palms to the sky. Take a full inhale through your nose. Exhale it out. Breathe here in this stillness for about a minute. I'll wake us up to finish class together. Welcome home. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, reaching your arms up overhead. Stretch from your fingertips to the tips of your toes. Take your time rolling onto your right side body, pausing there for a breath or two, and keeping your eyes closed. We'll roll up to a nice seated position, taking your time. Again, keeping the eyelids closed. Take a full inhale through your nose. Exhale it out. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. I always close practice with a moment of gratitude. So think of one thing you're grateful for. Hold it in your heart. And we'll close our practice with one Om. Join me. Full inhale. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. Thank you, my friend. That was day 3. I will see you in the next video for day 4.